let's let it flow.
We here now.
Let's get it.
All right, ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right.
CEO Nafis checking in.
Yo. It's Trendsetter Shady.
It's
You
DJ Bugsy
already.
5. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Bucks.
It's DJ Bugsy 215 Do It for Hip Hop Podcast.
You already know it's Johnny Mac, Philly First 48. We carrying it. Just Philadelphia right here.
You
Yo,
already know. Hey, what's up, Live Free
What we talking
2018?
about, man? What we talking about?
We bringing everything to the table, man. This is a monumental movement right here, man. Is my audio coming through clear?
Yeah,
yep,
you
Yeah, you
cleared in
feel
the
my
mud.
hand.
we good.
Kev, what's up, man? What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling? Hey, I
Oh,
want to introduce everybody to DJ Bugsy, Philly First 48, CEO Nafis, and myself, Trendsetter Shady. We here. We got 5 people live. Make sure y'all get them likes up. Make sure y'all letting us know what's going on. Johnny is having technical difficulties for the moment.
He'll be back in.
He'll be back in. But
mm-hmm.
we talking about the things we bring. What we bringing to the table today, moderator?
This is your boy DJ Bugsy. So I want to kick things off with basically the Meek Mill situation, and I'm sure everybody pretty much familiar with it. Meek Mill was basically driving in Decatur, Georgia, seeing a bunch of youth out selling waters. He decided to only $20 to 20 youth, so that's basically $1 per youth, which we know that Meek Mill has always been preaching the ability to get up and pretty much give back to the community. And we've seen Meek Mill give back to the community on numerous occasions, whether that be Thanksgiving or Christmas. But this was a perfect opportunity to give back right Johnny on the spot. And he didn't do that. So when we look at Meek Mill's landscape and what he's been through when he was in jail and everybody was down at 11th and Filbert showing love, free Meek. It was kids down there. It was kids with signs down there talking about they love me. I want to be like, but here he is not trying to show love. So, I was very disappointed in him how he was carrying it for Philly because, even though he's in Georgia, he's making Philly look bad. And that was my, basically thoughts on that. But I'll pass the mic off to my man Shady and what he think.
In that situation, I checked it out. I just think that I don't think that sometimes he's conscious of, how large his movement is or how
Yeah.
big of a person he is. Because if he understood that, then he will put like a barrier between him and a lot of things. I think in this situation, it wasn't so much as how much he gave the kids or what he gave the kids, but it was how it was done. You know what I mean? It
Mm-hmm.
was so much as how it was done. It's like, man, I gave y'all $20, get out of here. And it's the expectation when you see somebody like that's like meeting Superman, and when you meet Superman, he just like he don't fly. He don't do none of that.
That's a
So
fact.
I think it was more so. I think that is what we feeling. We feeling the disappointment that them kids may have felt. You feel what I'm saying? Or maybe I don't know. I mean, how did they feel afterwards?
Man, you
I
saw it
mean,
in all these faces,
I'm
man.
gonna pass it back. I gave mine. I'm gonna pass it back.
Man, we gotta be real. See,
I gave it to Bugsy.
so one thing people hate about me and like about me. I'm straight around the board. I call it spade a spade.
Talk about
Man,
it.
man, these man, come on, mate, mate, come on, mate, come on. Because at the end of the day, we know what just happened with the pound sign pop situation. We know
Right.
how much heat you got on you, man. So if you're gonna turn the cameras on, right, and you're gonna give the young boys any type of money, I don't care if it was 5 cents, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Do it the right way. You know what I mean? Don't
Mm.
first of all, I didn't like even how he went about the situation. I don't like how he was get out of here, young boy. Split the 20, split the dub down, and come. I just think he should have just all right. If you want to do that, if you want to carry it like that, carry it the right way, Meek, because it's like these you was like these young boys at one point
That's
of
a
a
fact.
time. Like,
That's a
you know what I mean? We from down the same way. Shit, I used to you know what I mean, pump. I used to be at the gas station pumping, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. If I would have bumped into Beanie Siegel, you know what I mean, that would have been like.
That would
But
have
I
been a
know Beans
moment.
wouldn't give me no dub. I know Beans. So my thing is, it's like you in a position that you can you a millionaire, man. Like, if I was in his shoes and I know what's going on right now, I would have just, I would have gave them young boys a double piece, and I would have told them that young boys to keep all the water. I don't want the water. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing. One day you're gonna be somewhere in life. My thing is, I feel like Meek forgot about where he came from. He forgot about the slums. But that's just my opinion though on that. You know what I mean? It's like he don't, and like Shady said, I don't think he know how much he mean to the youngins, man. He means a lot to these young boys, man.
He do,
Yeah.
man. He really do.
25 and younger, dog. They look at Meek as that's
That's
the
got,
savior right there. That's
yeah.
he like,
He the savior of the hood.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
That's just
yeah,
my opinion though.
I just feel like Meek trying to make a transition in his life to be, you know, in the steps of like Jay, or you know how you make that transition to be
Yep.
the real big homie. And I feel
Yep.
like he he being too aggressive with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
he trying to be big dog of the city. He already is, but y'all know what I'm saying. He trying to make that transition to
Mm.
be over the top, and he being super aggressive with it. You feel me? I feel like he ain't really mean no harm with the situation. It was
Right.
it was, it was more of a moment and how it looked. You know, we don't know what happened before the cameras came on. You feel me? Because
Right.
we all know on this joint, some situations could go to the public on a total opposite of what it really was. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we know Meek done gave out to the public. We know Meek done things, but it definitely wasn't a good look. No matter how or what happened, it definitely wasn't a good look. He should have made that right. You feel me? Telling the young boy, get off my car, bro. You was a kid before. When we seen the Benz in the hood when we was at the gas stations doing our thing, man, we wanted to stand there. You know what I'm saying? It was something that we don't see. A Rolls Royce truck in Atlanta, I know they probably see them a lot down there, but
right.
you
Right.
know, it was Meek Mills in there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was just being too aggressive with them kids, and it's biting him in the ass because I know he's getting a lot of slack from it, and I know he's wrong. This is really wrong right here. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say about the shit, man. He need to
Yeah.
get his shit together.
Yeah. I,
All right,
I'm
so
Go ahead. Go ahead, Shade.
so so all of us dropped our opinion on this Meek Mill thing, right? Now let's play devil's advocate.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
the first one.
Man.
What if $20 was all he had? $20 cash was all he had on him at that moment.
You want me to laugh now or you want me to laugh later?
I don't know. I didn't see the video. I didn't see his pockets. I seen the shit going out the window with the kids, the exchange with the kids, but I didn't see what was in his pocket.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Meek Mills didn't even give them the money. Somebody else gave them the money.
All right,
Talk,
And
see,
talk
let's
about
play
it.
that.
Talk
when you
about it.
live in a
Let's
certain
play devil's
lifestyle,
advocate.
when you live in a certain lifestyle, like you don't never have cash on you anyway. Like I live a legitimate lifestyle. I rarely have money on me. I'm talking about I rarely have $1 in my pocket. The lifestyle I live. So
Mm-hmm.
right, Shady was right. You know, who knows if he had money in his pocket or not. But I wouldn't have gave him nothing at all if I was just gonna give him a dub. You know what I'm saying? I
I
would have
think
just
this
Before
person
Buzzy
right
say,
here, Joshua Johnson. We need to
that's
put it
what
on
that
camera. He shouldn't have.
that's what I
But
said.
Johnny, I feel like this, John. Not to
I
cut
agree
y'all off,
with
but I
him.
feel like this. Who that probably wasn't the intentions of that situation. The camera probably started. Somebody was rapping, or who knows, and it got to
First
that. You
question
know what
to
I'm
all
saying?
y'all, real quick, not to cut
It should
nobody
have never
off.
made the web.
Not
It made the web out of that car, not nowhere else. It made the web out of the car, not
out of
from
the
the
car. Out of the
out
car.
of the car. It made the web from out of the car, not from in the car. You know, from
Can I say
inside the
something real
car.
quick?
So somebody
I'm gonna
that
give
was
Buzzy
with
the
me
floor.
recorded.
I'm gonna give DJ Buzzy the floor real quick. Let me say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think a picture with Meek Mill means is more than that $20?
Hell yeah,
From a kid,
Hell
from a
yeah,
kid.
from a grown ass man. Fuck you
Absolutely.
talking about? Talking about grown? You talking about from a kid, nigga? From a grown ass man.
So
What you talking about?
why we couldn't get that? I mean, if everything on video, if somebody, cause somebody in this camp was the one that put that turned that video, that turned them cameras on, that turned that iPhone on. I'm just
Mhm.
saying, if you ain't had no cash, if you ain't have no cash or anything, why you
Right.
ain't just let me take a picture with y'all young boys real quick, man. And I spin the corner back, and I I hit the Mac machine or something, man. So we can't really come up. We can't keep holding this boy hand. I held his hand with the pound shot pop situation. I held his hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But DJ Buzzy, go ahead. I want to hear from you.
I agree with you, Mac. I feel like there's when it comes to Meek, I feel like a lot of times we keep giving him excuses after excuses, and I think it's because of his career and where he is position wise, and him being with Jay a lot. I just think that we did that with Jay, even on some things that Jay might have did. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother conversation. But I just feel like sometimes we try to put these people at a higher level and a pedestal instead
Yeah,
of bringing them down to earth where they really need to be, because they humans just like us. And like you said, he come
yeah,
from the same place you come from. You know,
yeah,
Strawberry Mansion, North Philly. You know what I mean?
yeah,
X, Y, and Z. So it's like at the end of the day, dude, you can be up here and get right back here if you don't play your cards right. Because
yeah.
at the end of the day, like we said, the youth is our future, and if they see you
Yeah.
being like that, they like, well, then when I get like that, I'm gonna treat that other youth just like that.
But
So
Bud,
we're
let me
gonna have
ask you a question.
the
Do you
people
feel
playing.
like he's trying to?
That's not what.
Do you feel like he's trying to like make the transition of being big
Mm-hmm.
homie? You know, he around some big people. He's trying to make the transition to be big homie and doing the wrong shit, being too aggressive.
Yes, I do, man. And you know what's crazy is nobody in his camp gonna really step
Oh,
to
you,
him.
you just took that. Not to cut you off. What type of team he got around him? What type of camp? Like it's all. Listen, man, your camp means a lot, man. All of you been a rap before, Shady.
Yeah.
You've been a
Right,
manager before, Bugsy. I don't know about you, really, Bugs, but I know you've
right,
been in the industry before. Like,
right,
dude, like, I'm telling H, we gonna argue, we gonna fight and everything.
right,
That come up show, the come up show
right.
situation. He didn't want to do the come up show. I made him do that come up show because I knew it would have been a good look for the team, wherever the case may be. It's like
Absolutely.
you can't have them individuals in your ear that's telling you, yeah, you got. I want like Shay. Sometimes I say, let me know what it is when what's the word? What's the word about me? What's the word? What's the word? Tell me
Mm-hmm.
what it is.
Yeah, you want to know the real.
And I feel
You want
like
to know the
Meek
real.
don't have that in his corner. I feel like he don't have that. He don't have that in his surroundings. I feel like he don't have that, bro. What y'all think?
I agree with you, John. I feel like he just, because of the shit he doing is definitely out of
Oh, let's
pocket.
pay attention to these comments, man.
Yeah, we're gonna
Let,
pay
let,
attention.
let, let's get the video. Let's get the video, man. Let's get the video.
Who got the
Okay.
video?
I think that's the first thing we need to do is establish, like, let's establish a true baseline here, like a true baseline where we coming from. You get what I'm saying?
Let's
I
Yeah.
do
think
it.
that I think that's fair. Who would have that?
Trying
I
to
got
think.
the
Somebody
video. Let
got
me pull
two
it.
phones?
Yep.
Oh,
I'll
Somebody
pull the
got two
video up.
phones?
No, I'm saying where would it be at? I got 3 phones. Where would it be at?
It'll go right here. Go on YouTube. It's right. It's the
yeah,
top.
it's on.
It's the top of the discussion. That's why we
Yep.
talking about this.
I
Yeah.
know. I figured that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it, y'all.
And I ain't like how he talk to them youngins, man. Come on, me. And I love him. I love him. I
Come on, let's
love
go.
him,
Let's
man.
see it.
Let's hear it.
Hold on one second.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. It's a someone talking over here. Let me see if this one is good. All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Turn the camera around 1 second.
Salute. Grow to blow. Salute to you, man.
All right, let me turn
Shout,
the camera.
shout out Omawale.
Shout out to the
I,
whole world. Shout out to the
I
whole world.
I don't know how to turn the camera around. Shay, how you do it?
You
Excuse me,
can't just
y'all.
put it in front of the camera like this. Shit.
All right, I got you.
Look at the bottom of your screen. Make sure you're getting a good visual.
All right. I got you.
Shout out to Style for 100X, one of the Philly pioneers of this independent hip hop scene. Brian Harrison.
Power on.
All right, here we go.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth.
Oh, he said on Meek Beach.
All right, here we go.
He said, I don't follow me.
Here go the video right here.
Oh shit, he calling them runts. ATL runts. Me crazy.
He back when the junks.
Wow, he calling them
I can't
runts.
judge him. We all.
He just, I think he just need. Ah man, I think he need.
Now look, the other video on here, y'all.
He said, "What is we supporting?" He said, "What is we supporting? Supporting the hope and the dreams." Pause that. Kill 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 that.
Listen, the other video on here with the young boy after the fact, he had a mid on him and all that.
Kill that.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely wrong. It's definitely nutty. The young boy like, damn, big bro, they gave him a whole, damn, big bro, you can't look out for me. Big bro, you can't give me a couple dollars, big bro.
Wow. I mean, it's crazy because it's like it was more than one person in that car, and I know out of all y'all niggas, somebody had bread. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm just not.
DJ Buzzy. I mean, can we get your honest opinion? Your honest.
Everybody giving their honest opinion.
I know. I'm talking about cameras off.
Cameras
off. But the camera's on.
Huh?
But the camera's on.
He said cameras.
Look. Look. One thing about Buzzy needed trained.
Oh yeah, man. I've been doing this shit for a minute, man.
I know. But it's like,
up, though?
Come on, man.
Oh, let's go through some of these comments, man.
All right, come on.
Let's talk about them.
How many people we got in the chat?
Hey, make sure we got 45 people in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I don't know how many people hit that like button. We should have way more people to this. Please share this live. Make sure you share this live. Share the live. Share the live. Everybody right now, share the live. Like the live. I'm going to put some moderators in here. When I put some moderators in here, they're going to kick everybody out that's not participating. I ain't talking to no dead room.
And everybody got
get out. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
That's right.
Everybody got their own situations they working on too, man. Shout out to DJ Buzzy. Shout out to Feast. Shout out to Shade. Everybody got their own.
Shout out to Mac First 48 doing his thing. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, listen, this is our opinion about the situation. We all doing our we all.
We gotta explain our opinion, Feast.
Our opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like he was on cameras off.
Still right here.
I feel like me.
We're going to go through some of these. I'm sorry, Nah. Go ahead, Nah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, cameras off. I feel like Meat was on some nut shit. I feel like everybody had them days, but I feel like I wouldn't have did that. And put it on camera. Like, that's a double bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. I like this conversation right now.
Meat was on some nut shit. You pulling up, it's like you shitting on them. If one of them young boys was really mentally in their bag, they fuck around with the jams you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you shitting on them. You pulling up in that shit, and you gonna give me a dub and say stop touching my car. I'm a kid, nigga. I'm not a grown man. I'm a kid.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You might see one of them young boys later on in life, and they might hate you. You know what I'm saying? That's some nut shit you did.
Yeah, man. I just wish. This time, with the pound side pop situation and with other things happening, I don't think it was a good look right now for him to, make that type of move, especially with a dub, man. That's a beam at least. Come on, you know what I mean?
Right.
Now your name is in the media. Now it's, you know what I mean? Things could have been done a different way. Period. Like period.
That's a fact.
Period, man.
And ain't nothing gonna come good out of this because they kids.
Y'all want to read the comment before we go into the next topic? Y'all want to read the comment?
Hey, we can. We start from the bottom on up.
All right.
I think that Meek need to stand. I think that Meek needs stand up people around him that will make him held accountable for his actions.
Wow.
Yeah.
For sure.
But can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
His response to that backlash didn't even.
You know what, bro? I think the whole thing,
What was
man.
his
He
response?
ain't
Hold on, hold on,
carry
hold
it.
on,
He
hold on,
ain't
hold on.
carry it right, like an old head. I'm sorry,
His
nah.
response to that backlash didn't even make sense. It was his response to the backlash was pitting the young boy up with a lot of money, saying these kids got money anyway or some shit like that. So obviously he didn't even understand the message in this whole situation that he did wrong. That's because he don't got no thorough people behind him telling him what's what.
Oh yeah, it's something else that's going on. Yeah, it's something that's going on, man. And it's like the whole world's talking about it. So we have to talk about that. We have to talk about that. Uh, my next thing I want to talk about. I don't know what y'all got next on your topics. I want to talk about the Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence.
Oh,
Or
let's
y'all,
go. Hold on, let's get on that.
y'all want to go
Change the
somewhere else?
ticker. No, we good, dude.
All right. Anybody want to open it up first, or do y'all want
We
me to
good,
get it
dude.
up?
I
Huh?
feel like I'll open up first.
All right, go ahead,
Make
go
it
ahead,
quick. You know what I mean?
go ahead.
I feel like this corona situation really got a lot of people off their game, a lot of people lax, you know, a lot of people just chilling at the crib. I feel like Danny Garcia wasn't well prepared for this fight, but he was prepared to get a check. He was prepared to go come get that motherfucking paper. Ain't too
Right.
many people gonna turn that money down, even though they know in their mind, body, and soul that they not ready for the fight. They still going they get $3-4 million. I ain't turning that down. I feel like he wasn't prepared for the fight. And I feel like other young boy was. He came out ready to rumble, and it was a good one, man. I mean, Danny Garcia definitely stood in there and gave us a fight, but I feel like he wasn't prepared.
Right.
My turn.
Well,
My,
yeah, go ahead.
all right. I totally disagree with Feast. I totally disagree with Feast. Number one, we know Corona. We know Corona definitely came around, and we know that it was an unfortunate situation. But for athletes, I think that was like I'm locking in. I'm in. This the time to lock in. Body together, get my soul together, and then you got to understand. Errol got out of accident. He was in an accident. He just was. Did you see his Ferrari? Did you see his Ferrari after the accident?
Yeah,
Yo,
that joint was tore up. It's
yo,
crazy.
like him not wearing his seatbelt saved his life. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
And then he didn't take warm up fight. He didn't go in there and say, "Oh, I'm gonna fight taxi driver. I'm gonna fight this dude that we never heard of." No, he took on somebody like Danny Garcia, a champ,
Right.
a solid contender, like that's on top of his game. I felt like I thought it was gonna be a good fight. I thought it was gonna be a neck to neck type of fight. I feel like Spence. Yo, Danny had the experience. Danny had. He was definitely in shape. He was definitely in shape. He had the experience, and that young guy took him to school. He took him to school. He whooped Danny ass, man. He whooped his ass,
But
man.
Johnny, you and I know, man. Danny come harder than that, man. Danny was tired in the fifth, sixth round, man.
But
Danny wasn't ready for that fight, man. You know he brawler than that. He
dude,
ain't really even throw no
Come on.
fucking punches.
the dude just came out of a car accident. The dude came out of
Yo, Johnny crazy, man.
the car like this.
Oh, like sled.
Car was like this. Dude, get right back in the ring.
Yo.
He didn't take
Whoa, man.
he didn't take
Johnny, he
warm up fight. He didn't take none of that. He got back in the ring, face like Danny Garcia, and Danny Garcia got dragged. I'm tired of just Philly versus everybody. I'm tired of holding these dudes' hands.
They
Y'all
yeah.
still on me.
would have took them
He's
out.
still on
He
me.
put the Philly
They
belt, man.
still on me.
He should have came home with both of them belts, bro. Ain't no way he should have lost that fight, man.
All right, so let me throw mines in,
But
man.
that
Y'all
W,
know my,
Man, Danny Pop,
y'all
Danny,
know
Danny Garcia
I,
Pop need to go too as well. They
listen,
right.
y'all,
Pop
y'all
need to
know I
back that
always
up.
root. Y'all know I always root for Danny. So salute for both of them gentlemen jumping in the ring and fighting a fight. But
Salute
since
to
they,
Danny.
since they perform on a public platform, and their performance is up for scrutiny. Let's talk about it, right? Let's put it on the table.
Yeah.
I'm not a boxer.
Right.
So Danny Garcia probably could whoop my ass, but I shoot the shit out of Danny Garcia. No, shout out to Danny Garcia. I think he know that, but shout out to Danny Garcia. I mean, I know he'll fuck me up, but you know what I
Oh
mean?
shit,
I'm
man.
Trendsetter Shady though, leader of the division. You better watch how you doing that, man. But listen though, on
Oh
some
my
serious
God,
stuff,
Shady, wow.
he yeah, my bad, man. I ain't gonna do nothing to Danny. He my champ. That's my champ right there. But on some real stuff, man, he didn't put on a world class performance when he got in that ring.
You
He
did?
showed us that he could take an ass whooping, but he didn't show us that he could perform on a level that which say like, we could even argue if like, no man, y'all cheated my guy. You feel what I'm saying?
But
So
my thing is, not to cut you off, Shady. How when he fought Thurman Spence and he fought Thurman Spence and he fought Sean Porter? How could he not get in there with Dan? How could he not get in
I
there?
don't know what happened, bro. Like
Johnny,
it was
you're
like
right.
I looked, yeah,
Johnny,
you're right.
Johnny Mac, you're right. We
Okay.
know
Ja-
Danny Garcia is a brawler, nigga. He come in to fight. Yes, but not this time.
So let
He
me ask you
wasn't
this.
himself. He
Let me
came
ask
to
you
get
this.
a check, man. That boy been chilling. That's my guy.
So it's cool to do that.
No, it's not cool. I don't even want to see a round. I don't even want to see a rematch. That's how trash that fight was.
It was trash now because Danny lost.
No, I'm just saying the whole
Fully
overall wasn't
biased.
no fight. It wasn't no fight.
It was.
I
It was an
mean,
awesome fight.
man, I think Mike and Roy Jones fight was better than that, Joe. What you say, Bugsy? What you say,
Go ahead, Buck.
Bugsy?
Go
Can y'all
ahead.
hear me? Bugsy, like these bulls is cutting up.
Mm-hmm.
Bugsy, like these guys is cutting up. Can y'all hear me good?
Go ahead, Buck.
Bugs, can you hear us?
Bugsy, can you hear us, Bugsy? Yo, Bugsy got a serial killer look on. Look at Bugsy's face. Bugsy like a serial killer right now. DJ Bugsy, you here with me, Bugsy? Bugsy. Yo, somebody tap Bugsy in. What's going on with Bugsy? Why he
Bugsy
got
doing live fraud. He acting like he acting like he
I
hears
don't
us talking. He
know
don't even hear us talking.
about that,
There you go. There you
man.
go.
Because Roy Jones and
fucking up bad,
Tyson,
Bugsy?
they
Bugsy, you breaking up, Bugsy?
just out there just trying to
The chat
be
going
silly
crazy.
and do
Bugsy,
their
you breaking up?
thing, get that check. So I ain't really.
That's what I said. Bugsy, you breaking up, Bugsy?
All right, I'm gonna kick him so he can come back.
Yeah.
Invite him back.
Listen, Danny Garcia. Hey, John, I'm with you, John. I'm
Mm-hmm.
with you. I'm with you. Danny Garcia, he came to get a check. He wasn't ready, but he ain't gonna turn that paper down.
But my
And
thing
his
is,
dad, my thing is this: I love Danny, and I don't want to go against the city, but we don't get biased with shit. His dad gotta go, but he's so loyal to his pop. He's so loyal to his pop. He ain't going nowhere.
There go my guy. He's back.
you're
Oh,
right.
hey Bugsy, you had like a serial killer look up there, Bugsy. It was like,
Yeah.
Hey, Bugsy, let me ask you a question. Bugsy, did you hear what me and John was talking about the
No, what
fight?
y'all said? What y'all said?
So basically, go ahead, John.
No, I was just saying that like Feast was saying that he came to collect the check, but why just come collect the check when you could have came back to Philly with 2 belts
Right.
and back on top. You know
Right.
what I mean? You got your ass handed to you. You older than that guy. That guy been calling you out since he was a buck. Since he was 18, he was calling Danny Garcia out,
He
and
was.
you let him treat you like a little baby. So my thing is like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, and you had the advantage. You know how you had the advantage because you was in a car accident. I mean, Errol was in a car
Right.
accident, and
Mm-hmm.
Errol, you know how people do in boxing. People take a cakewalk. They take a cakewalk, then they see the top contender. No, he jumped right in the ring and took a top contender, and he got embarrassed. He got his hand. Did you see the press conference? His face was purple and blue.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
So what you got to say about that?
I just feel like at the end of the day, Earl Spence is just on another level. I knew Danny Garcia was going to lose that fight. For one, Danny Garcia always starts late. He never has the killer instinct like a Tyson or even a early Manny Pacquiao. He don't have that killer instinct from round one all the way through. He likes to start at round 5 and round 6. And with an Earl Spence, you can't start late. You got to
Mm-hmm.
start from the rip because he's a
Mm-hmm.
world-class boxer. He's a magician in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So I knew he was going to lose, but I'm waiting to see Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford because I feel like that's a better matchup. That's
I
a
can't
better
wait.
fight. You feel
I
me?
can't wait.
Can't wait.
And who you got, Bucky?
Between them two,
Yeah.
man, that's a hard one. If I was to get an edge, I'd give the edge to Terrence Crawford because I never really seen him vulnerable on no fights. I never seen him vulnerable, not one time.
That's where my disagreement come in at. I got Errol Spence, man, the
Mm-hmm.
top welterweight, and I got him taking Bud
Okay.
belt, and I got him being the top dog into Ennis Gerald Ennis, and he's from Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, Joe Ennis.
And
Yeah,
he is something.
He a
He's
problem.
something good.
he's a
Yeah,
problem.
he a
He
problem.
is something good, and he's the only one that I think can see Errol Spence, and maybe he had that chance of bringing all them belts back home to Philadelphia. That's what I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, he
Hey,
dope.
hey, Johnny, who you think messing with my man Javante? I just want to ask you
Javante
that question.
Davis, I think
Nobody.
Oh yeah,
I
he a
think
problem.
I think Lopez will put him on his back seat.
Oh, Johnny, you
Mm.
must the car accident, man. I'm sorry. You ain't Johnny. You tripping? The airbag
Thinking
must.
of my car accident, but
Johnny, come
I'm
on,
back. I'm back, and I got the
Johnny.
energy. I,
That
listen,
airbag
listen.
fucked
All
you
right,
up. You
all right.
what? You
Hear me
think
out. All right.
Google?
Can you hear me out real quick?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear
I
me
can.
out? I'm trying to be
Yes,
low
sir.
because I got the kids getting ready
I
for
know.
school.
Me
You know,
too.
I
Me
want
too.
to be respectful to the kids,
Right.
my wife,
Right.
because I'm already in the
Mm.
doghouse.
Me too. Me too.
But look,
We all in our man
let me
cave
tell you what
tonight.
Lopez did. Lopez fought a guy named Lomachenko, right?
Absolutely.
Lomachenko was considered the great. He is nothing like we never saw nothing like this guy. This guy is top notch. He's the Matrix. He does this, he does that. Lomachenko was the top dog, pound for pound, all that. What did Lopez went there and do? He broke him down. He broke him down all the way. He broke Lomachenko down all the way. You think like listen, let me tell you about
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Tank
Come
had
on.
a hard time with knocking what's the guy out? What's the guy name? Not Angel, the other guy that before he fought. The other guy that David Haney just fought. What's the guy name?
I can't do his name.
The old man. He's the old man now. What's his name?
Um.
So
What's his
Somebody
name?
give it to us in the comments, y'all.
yeah.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
He had a hard time knocking him. He knocked him out in like the 10th.
I never seen him have a hard time knocking no one out.
He had a hard time knocking this guy out.
What's a hard time? The third round?
No,
Yo,
the knife or 10th.
He
What's his
ain't never
name?
make it to
I'm
the
looking at the
ninth
comments.
grade. You crazy?
Gamboa. His name is Gamboa.
Oh,
Remember when he fought
Gamboa. Oh,
Gamboa?
he beat him. He beat
But
him.
he had
Beat
a hard
shit down
time.
his legs.
You know
He,
how
he
long.
beat the brinks off him though.
But
Hey Bugsy, this guy need to go to the hospital. This
Yo,
guy is delirious. This guy is
so
delirious.
Lopez versus Tank. Who y'all got?
I'm taking Tank, man. You crazy?
I got Tank because
Okay.
you gotta remember he got
Okay.
Floyd in his corner. He got Floyd in his corner. You
Well,
gotta remember that.
Can I say this real quick, please? I need to say this. Javante Tank Davis is like Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson mixed in a fucking bowl, fucking mixed in a bowl. He hits hard and he can move. That guy's
I don't
something
think he.
special. And he's getting better and better and
What?
better.
You know what my thing with Davis. He's not disciplined. He's not disciplined enough. He want to go out and party. He want to mess with this girl. He want to be in the media. He's
Hey
not
Bugsy, who are you
focused.
talking
Right.
He's
about?
not
Broner?
focused, huh?
Did you see Mike
Who is
Tyson?
you talking about? Broner?
I'm
No,
talking about
he talking
Tank.
about Davis.
Tank want to be in the mix. Tank is not focused how he should be focused.
But
Lopez
listen,
is locked in.
You got to understand this.
Dude, he's not
He's
no
with
Mayweather.
Without Floyd, he has a natural God-given talent. That's true.
period. I'm
All
rocking
right.
with that.
Okay. All right. Well, we can have disagreements and whatever the case may be, but we know
Hey,
we
Taz
know what
TV.
Lopez do. We know what Lopez did. Lopez, he came and he was the underdog and he took
I think you
all
need to
them
listen.
belts.
Mike
Took
Brown
all
said
them
you tripping.
belts.
I think you need to
Mike
listen
Brown
to
said
the
you
people,
tripping.
John.
All right, I'm listening to the people. Let's
Hey,
just
listen. Hey, Mike Brown. Yes, he is Mike Brown.
He
Make sure y'all give a thumbs up on this, y'all, because
spoken.
we all waking the kids up for this shit. Listen, you tripping, Johnny? If you think the
Johnny
last
Mac.
fight Tank just had, he was so focused, it was amazing. And you have to understand who's behind him. Not does he only have God gifted talent, but he has Floyd Mayweather behind him.
Hey, Feast, you giving me vicious Stephen A. Smith vibes right now. Let's just
Check
like you giving
the
me.
shirt out.
Yo,
Check
but
his
it's
shirt out.
the finger. It's
You
the
giving me
finger.
you
No, it's
giving
the
me
finger.
that
Because
real
you know how
Stephen
Stephen A.
A.
always
Smith
uses
vibe.
fingers when he talks. It's the fingers,
Yeah,
man.
giving me
That's Johnny. Johnny doing this to me. Johnny making me go ahead. That's Johnny.
I just love the arguments. I love the arguments, but we can't just say can't just say Tank gonna destroy Lopez because Lopez want the fight. Lopez is begging for the fight. Tank ain't responding.
I'm
Tank
gonna
don't
tell you
want the
why.
fight.
Can I
Huh?
tell you why?
Why?
It's called strategy.
Ain't no
Power
strategy,
on.
man. I'm about to,
Listen, one thing about boxing is also a business.
it is a business, and
And
who don't want all them belts? Who don't want 4 belts? Who don't want four
listen,
belts?
Floyd Mayweather Ben was supposed to fight people a while before he fought him, but it's a business. We'll let it get to a point where
Okay. Okay.
people
I'm t- okay.
right.
What the comments at? Put the comments up, Shady.
the comments right there. Mike Brown said you tripping.
Man, Mike Brown was up since
How about this?
hold
I
up.
love
All
you,
right.
Johnny. I love you, boy.
All right, we going to the next. Let's we on to the next topic. Come on. You got come on, Shady, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna get to it right now. Let me take this banner down. My bad. Keep this banner
All right.
up. We're gonna get to this next topic. Pardon me. And it is what? Bugsy, the moderator.
Oh, my bad. So yeah, let's talk about Cass. And he basically got hit with 18 charges. He got hit with the RICO.
Sad.
I it's
Yeah,
sad,
it's
man.
crazy.
Cause I'm just like, damn. That's one person that I wasn't thinking like that. I felt like Cass was, he was getting at a bag. He did the Brooklyn Challenge. He was doing his thing. He got the Rock Nation connection. You know what I'm saying? I thought things was good, and then all of a sudden, boom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm praying for him, but when you get with the federales, it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what kind of lawyer you got, because their conviction rate is something serious. So
Can we go through the charges that he had? You got the charges in front of you?
Can y'all hear me now?
I don't got the charges in front of me. I
All
know
right,
it's
look.
18 of them though.
All right, let me say this.
Can y'all hear me
Mm-hmm.
clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you, Shady. Let me say this.
Where your headphones at, Shady? Because it seems
Yeah,
like when
yeah,
you
yeah.
got the headphones on, this shit turn up to the
Man,
next level.
This is my thing with
Oh,
that. Do we
okay.
think do we think Casanova that dumb? Do we think he that dumb? I'm just saying. I just want to know. We just think he that because my thing is, you got
Mhm.
everything good going for you. You got your wife, you got your
Right,
kids, you got this, that, and the third. Look, you got connects that you around you with Rock Nation, you got Meek Mill, you got this rapper. Everybody love Casanova. We just saw what happened
right,
to 6ix9ine. We just saw what happened to Pop Smoke. We just saw what happened to all these other rappers. We already
right.
know the hip hop police, how they own every rapper ass right now. Do you think
Yup.
this dude is really going to really? You think this dude is really going to start like a operation? Like I really think he
Let me
is.
jump in here. Let me jump in
Oh,
here.
go ahead. Good button.
Get the running.
Button.
Crazy.
Right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Anything you say can and will be used
Man, that was
against you.
Johnny Mac gun. That wasn't mine. That was
So
Johnny Mac's. That was Johnny Mac gun.
So my thing is this is my
Free.
whole thing. All right, so
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna break this whole thing down. Sometimes people talk so much and they don't understand. They don't understand. You know, you giving out this advice. You remember, Casanova always said, "Don't let this go over your head. Don't
Mhm.
let this go over your head. Don't." Well, somewhere along the line, he's let something go over his head.
Don't let
A
that
whole
go.
lot of shit.
A whole lot of shit. Every tweet. That was his favorite
Right.
line. I forgot
Every
about that. Go
tweet.
ahead.
That's his favorite line. His favorite line was, "Don't let this go over your head."
Right.
Somewhere along the line, he let something go over his head. You understand what I'm saying?
But
And
But listen, this is not current. This is
hold on
not
for one
current
second.
shit. This
Hold
old
on.
shit
Hold
too.
on for 1 second.
Right,
I
Johnny?
don't
Am I
know.
right?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't have the particulars on the case. Somewhere along the line, whether it's old or new, somewhere along the line, he let something go over his head.
Mm.
You understand? And since we're talking about Casanova, let's also bring up G Herbo also.
Right.
right.
So let's
Right.
talk about the indictments in general. G Herbo, uh, Casanova indictments. So
Right.
you got G Herbo and them being indicted on like credit card fraud and things
Fraud.
like that.
Fraud.
Uh,
Like for
Mm-hmm.
14. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then you got Casanova and them being indicted on other like racketeering charges and other more serious charges. A Bottle Pop Media, one thing for sure, two things for certain. We always can do whatever, but you're gone. Boom.
Don't get him out of there. We need
Now,
everybody.
we really don't tolerate no disrespect on here. You
We
feel what
What
I'm
talking
he
about? We
saying?
say?
talking about his shirt. He do got an old man shirt on.
It's
That's a
cool.
fact. Leave him in here. Shady, don't
He
get his ass.
gone. He gone. It's the Shady Show. Let me tell y'all something.
All right, go ahead, go
We,
ahead.
we went from negative to positive. You got
All right,
to
go
take
ahead,
them steps to get there. It's the
go ahead.
Shady Show with the first 48, CEO 9 Feast, and
Hey,
I do it for Hip Hop Podcast, man. Shout out to everybody. Get
this
that fuck out of here,
this
man.
big right here.
He
This big.
gone.
This is big
Yeah,
right
this is big. This is
It's
very
man.
big. This is four platforms combined together, and we all four
I
black men.
swipe this motherfucker right here and buy fucking whatever how many
It
shirts
ain't
I
even
want.
about that. It ain't even
here. But
about
we
that.
gonna get into your story
It
too.
ain't about that because we secure and then we secure enough to know that the whole thing is, man. The whole thing is, I don't never couple with pain and I don't sit with disrespect under no situation.
No,
Let's
we
change
No.
having
the
fun,
topic.
man.
Get
We
on
having
topic. Come
fun.
on, bro.
So
Get on
let's
topic.
go.
We
Get on
having
topic.
fun, man. We having fun. We having
Get on
fun.
topic, bro. Come on.
But listen, I want to say something about a few things real quick. As far as the
Okay.
feds and shit with this, with these rappers, man. We seen it in certain rappers' cases, man. Like you can't play the streets and
Right.
be a rapper at the same time, man.
Hold on,
You
hold on,
can't.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Bro, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Can I roll up?
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead,
I
bro.
was just asking. I didn't want to be disrespectful rolling up all in the crib. Everybody in this motherfucker.
What type of
Roll up.
fucking question is that,
It's
dog?
Just
104.
asking.
Listen, it's 104 around you. What? Cause I got to do my morning show, and I want y'all all to be on the morning show. So what time is it around there?
And we
What you
ain't
at,
done.
Shady?
Don't make me roll up. If I roll up, we staying on till I
Shady,
smoke
what
this.
time is it? What time is it where you at?
Oh, crazy. Man.
It's 420.
Look, it's 4:20. Yeah, nigga, it's 1 o'clock. Come on,
Hey,
let's come
Johnny.
on.
Johnny, it's not 420. Don't listen to that bull, man. He's saying it's 420 because of the weed. Hey,
No, I
boy.
like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like
It's
this setup.
420. Fuck you talking about what
Hey,
time it
listen.
is. It's
You're
time
the
to get
bull that
high.
was
It's
fucking
time
with
to
my shirt.
represent.
Listen, the
Huh?
bull that was fucking with my shirt. What happened was the link came through, and I just got out the shower. I had to grab something, and this was the first thing I grabbed. You hear
Nah,
me?
I heard you about
But
that shirt. I
he
kicked him
killed
out.
me.
Nah,
Yeah,
I kicked him out. He
yeah,
killed you. He fucked you up with that shirt. That's why I kicked him out. I ain't like that. I ain't
No,
Hey,
like that.
Johnny, he
he
killed my
always
shirt.
tearing
He
me up.
fucked
That's
you.
how I
He
let him
fucked you
live. I
up.
let him stay
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
He
he
always
fucked
Get
you up.
him
I
in
ain't
here.
gonna hold you. He
Get
fucked
him
my
in here.
man up. I felt that shit personally. You feel me? I felt that
no,
shit.
he
I ain't gonna lie. He
no.
fucked
Yo,
him up.
niggas be
Dang.
Hey,
niggas be
Bugsy, this shit
That
fun.
nigga
I like
niggas
said,
be
to do
killing
oh,
my
this.
listen.
niggas
No, but
kill
that
my
nigga,
teeth all day. They kill my
no,
teeth all day, bro.
no,
I
bro,
gotta take
no.
it.
That nigga said that nigga got Old Navy shirt on. I'm like this. What the fuck he talking about? Who the fuck he talking to? Like, fuck, I got on. You know what I mean? Man, get the
Hey,
fuck out of here.
listen.
You
Hey,
out of here, man. We
Bugsy.
don't got time for that
Hey,
shit.
hey, listen, y'all. Listen. Before I put it on, I'm like, damn. This the
Right.
first shit I grabbed. Fuck. I know they gonna get my joint, but fuck it.
But did you really think that?
I really thought that. Real shit.
And you still put it on?
Cause I don't give a fuck. What you
All right,
talking
let
about?
me let main man back in here,
You ain't
man.
letting
You
him
you
in.
did that dumbass
Come
shit,
on,
man.
y'all. Let's get
Get
to the
main
next
man
topic,
kicked the
y'all.
fuck
Let's
out.
get to
He
the
already
next.
blocked.
Oh, he was
He
about to speak.
blocked. He
About to
Listen,
say.
blocked,
we not
man.
blocking
They
nobody,
call me
y'all.
Michael
Fuck that.
Strahan.
All
Say
right,
what
let's
y'all
go.
want to say.
Salute. Everybody in here. Damn, Donnie, you do look like Michael Strahan. Oh shit, that's what you gonna be
Yo,
next
where
year for
your neck at?
Halloween,
Shady, where
huh?
your neck at? You just got head and shoulders. This shit like this.
Woo. We
Come
ain't gonna
on,
get
y'all.
on Bugsy Chrome Dome.
Yo, Bugsy got
Just go.
Bugsy head like a peanut.
All right, come on, let's go,
Come on,
man. Pause, man.
come on,
We out, man.
come
Man,
on,
we out, man. Come on. All right, everybody got a,
come on.
Hawaiian
All right.
Sophie thing up there in the top right hand corner. Yeah,
Hey,
crazy.
listen.
Come
I ain't
on,
gonna lie. I want to speak on them two things you
let's
just
go.
said, Shady. But Text Tone, he another example.
Mm-hmm.
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 These dudes
Yeah.
can't be gangsters and entertainers at the same time,
No,
man.
I
Right.
learned that. I really
You
learned
gotta
that
pick
on some
one.
real, on some real stuff. Huh?
Fact.
Yeah,
Fact.
come on in. Huh? No, I don't need it, daughter.
You have to pick one. Like you can't be a
Hold on for 1
gangster.
second. You need me to set this humidifier up in your room?
You
You
can't be a
sure?
gangster
I'm gonna set
and
it
a
up anyway.
motherfucking
All right, I love you.
entertainer at
Shut
the
the door.
same time. That shit ain't gonna win. You know what I
B.
mean? Like a lot
Yeah.
of people, you going to jail, man. You going to jail. Pick one.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Most
So
definitely.
Let
I
me
don't feel
let me
sorry
let,
for
let,
none of
me-
them dudes. I don't feel
let,
sorry
let
for none of them dudes.
on a more serious note, let me say this, man. Uh, the disruption that happens when people go to jail is like catastrophic.
It is.
Yeah, man. It's like a lot that goes on. The kids,
Yep.
the
The
mothers, the
wifey.
fam, and the wife, everything, everything that he held up, all that stuff, all that stuff, it goes down. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
this is what it is, man. But shout out to Casanova, man.
But look, and it's a crazy situation when, you know, Tech Stone
Shout
locked
out
up
to
right now.
famous No Frills, DJ No
Tech
Frills.
Stone, he's locked up right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Casanova. Listen, 2020 is a year that everything is placed in front of our face.
Yo, this shit was crazy, man. We
It's
gonna get
like,
on Vine and all these rappers dying too. Mo 3 and
yeah,
everybody. It
yeah,
Yeah.
was
It was
crazy,
crazy.
Go
man.
ahead, Johnny. Go
yeah.
ahead,
It's it's,
Johnny.
it's, it's, it's like it's like it's put in front of our face, and if you choose to go that way, that's on you.
Yeah.
That's on you.
That's true.
Because over and over we have look at Pop Smoke. Look at
Mm.
look at these young rappers that ain't even you, you know
King.
I don't know, man. I just feel like, man, this the
Rest in
street shit, and it if you a rapper, be a rapper, man. You don't have to prove nothing to these dudes. Look at
Right.
King Vine, man. I feel like if King Vine ain't had that temper that he had, and I got a temper like, that hit home with me, man. Because
Is it really hitting home? Is it
huh,
really hitting home?
with me,
Is it? Yeah.
it
with
is, man. And I got a lot to work. I got a lot of working to do.
Yeah,
Because let
because
me
you
tell
gotta
you
really
this.
when it hit home, I need you to pump. All I want you ever to do, Johnny, is think. That's
right.
it. Think before you think, bro. My old heads told me in jail, I was real hot one day. I was a hot tempo young boy. My old head said, "Woo, you're gonna be dangerous if you think."
Mm.
He said,
That
"You're gonna
part.
be." He said, "Woo, you're gonna be dangerous if you think." And then another old head told me, "If you ever get the chance to think, you better.
Mm,
Mm.
If you're in a situation and you get the chance to think, don't freeze up, don't panic, don't get hyped, don't just think."
mm,
And I forgot those teachings for a minute. I had to remember those teachings when I calmed down. And
mm.
now I understand where my boundaries is, and I remember the lessons now. So
That's real
Yeah.
shit, bro.
I just want you to think, bro, because if
So
Vaughn would have took that chance to think, he could have turned that situation into a situation where he would have shown other people how to resolve conflict differently.
real shit. Question. I got a question
Shout
for
out
DJ
Mike
Buzzy.
Brown, man. Rest in
I
peace,
got a quick.
Reezy. That's another
Yeah.
rapper from the city who got killed.
Nah, Feast. What did you work?
Every
Somebody got a question for Nah. But before we get there, Buzzy, I got a question for you. How
okay.
did you separate being a podcaster from your
Mhm.
past, and I don't know if you had a street pass or not, or if you do
Okay.
or you don't.
No,
How
just
did
ask him about his past. Ask him about give his
Yeah,
history. So
I don't want to get into. I really
I mean,
some
we
people
all can. We all
some
can
people
introduce ourselves. Introduce yourself, Bugsy.
All right.
Give him
So
your background, Bugsy.
I'll give a short but brief background of me. So I was born and raised in South Philly. I'm from
Say Reezy.
Beanie Siegel Hood. I'm from 20th, right around the corner from Siegel Street.
mm,
And I grew up in a single family because my father was a street dude and my father was a big time drug dealer back
mm,
then. So my dad was in my life. You know what I'm saying? My dad was married 4 times. We called him the Black Johnny Carson.
mm,
Um, so me growing up, I gravitated to hip hop. You know what I mean?
mm,
At an early age. Early age of 10. So hip hop was kind of like my outlet because instead of me going the wrong route, I kind of like gravitated to the music.
mm,
But as I got a little bit older, I started to link up with one of my homies, rest in peace to Brandon. He got killed the same day as Biggie did, March 9th, 1997. And I was running
Mm-hmm.
with him in West Philly, 60th Street. So I used to hang between West Philly and South Philly all the time. And he gave me a lot of game. But the one thing he told me, this street shit ain't for everybody. So you got to make a decision on whether you want to be a street boy or you want to go to college. You want to get out of that shit. So I was
mm,
running, but I'm not gonna say I was this big, drug king lord, and I had pistols, and I was with these dudes and learning shit from them. But that once he got killed, that was it for me because I
mm,
was with him the same time he got killed, and that could have been me. So it was something that God said, you know what, I'm gonna save this brother because obviously this brother want to go that way and he want to go that way, but that could have been me. He died. They found him in Fairmount Park, shot in the head with $3,000 in his pocket. You know
damn,
what I'm saying? And I was with him the
damn,
same day he got killed, and then I found out Biggie got killed. It was like a double. Mind you, I was at Lincoln University trying to pursue communication and a degree in communication. Got an opportunity at Power 99, met Kobe Cole, met Cosmic Kev, met Wendy Williams, and the rest is history, and it changed my life. So I say to say that I could have went the same way, Brandon. I could have been that same person in Fairmount Park with him, but God saved me from that. You know what I'm saying?
salute,
And I think that got to do is you got to figure out what your calling is, what you really want to do.
yeah,
Because if you want to do the street, we can get street and we can get busy, but
yeah,
where is it really in you at the end of the day? Because all the people that I know that I was running with, either they left Philly, they did, or they up top. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is. And like I said, my best friend is dead. He died at a very early age because they was jealous of him. He was getting a lot of money. You know what I'm
real
saying? And I
shit,
learned.
real shit,
So yeah, that's
salute,
pretty
salute.
background, bro.
That's
Salute,
what's
man.
up,
And,
Such
and
a
Bug.
background, man.
that's like we got always got the similar background and shit like that. That's
Man.
crazy, man.
Johnny, introduce yourself, Johnny, to the people, man.
Yeah,
On
well,
record.
I feel like I feel like everybody know my story. Well, I can go on. I can give you
Mhm.
a short little.
So let the people know who you are, man. What you got
Yeah.
going on.
Well, y'all know me. I started off, losing a brother when I was only 14. I lost my brother to the streets. Strawberry Mansion let out. It was all over the news, nationwide on the news for some time, whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
My mom made moves right away out the hood. It actually, when my brother dropped, it started a whole war. It started a whole war from 27th Street, Johnson Homes to 33rd and Diamond, and that war it was a nasty war. Over 20 to 30 people lost their lives, and some people lost their and majority of people lost their lives in jails. Friends, all my old heads is going in jails for moving for my brother and shit like that. Uh, you know, uh, that forced me to when I lost my brother, I felt like I lost everything. So You know, the rewind, the fast forward everything is me. You know what I mean? Meeting my wife, and
Mm-hmm.
having a daughter. Made me look at life different. Like I live for my baby girls, whatever the case may be. So,
Yeah.
had 1 feet in, 1 feet out, doing the DVD shit. Then I had actually years later I actually lost my best friend too. His name is somewhere on right here, but
Mm-hmm.
I lost my best friend R.P. Bubby Raw, whatever the case may be, and that came out of nowhere. He was doing everything he was supposed to be doing, looking out for.
So got shot.
When somebody that looks out for everybody,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They get someone, they look out for everybody, they look out for the jails, and still getting hit. That would make me change my mind. That would make me look at the streets different. That would make me want to just focus right on my family and be a family man. And
Right.
that's what I've been how I've been carrying it. You know what I mean? That's to
Mm-hmm.
sum up. That's to give you a quick summary of me and shit like that. You know what I
Johnny
mean?
Yeah.
Mac got
But
a
I
hell of a
still,
story, man.
yeah. But I still, and let me
Dude,
tell you this. I still
man,
go through it, y'all.
but I seen your interview on Philly Fame TV, and I really
Good
like
joint.
interview, man. It was a real dope interview, and it really gave me an
Yeah.
introspective on your life. And I was like,
Yo,
and
I
I threw
feel
it in the comments. Salute y'all.
Appreciate you, man.
Philly
Johnny
Fame.
didn't I
Appreciate
tell
it.
you the same thing?
You
Hey, I
did.
wanna highlight this right here because I wanna say something and highlight this right here. Hey,
Okay.
Trap Media. Salute to everybody in here for making this happen, right? Because let me tell you how this came about.
Mm-hmm.
All of us on here, we circulate information, we share positive information with each other, and we always trying to give each other the one up. We always trying to give each other another. We always trying to kick the door down and pull the other one in. Right?
Right.
We're not being selfish. So it's gonna take us a little longer, but hopefully we can get there together, right?
Right.
So
Right.
what happens is I call Johnny, putting Johnny on something, and Johnny say, "Hey, Shady, I could put you on this."
That's it.
Johnny put me on this. And when Johnny pulled me on this, we just pulled Bugsy and CEO Not Feast on it. So
Right.
now we got
Mm-hmm.
what we got going on. So this is about sharing, and
Yeah.
this is what comes from, like Jug Lewis said, this is what comes from positive energy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's all about that positive, it's all about that positive energy and sharing information with each
Can
other.
I say
So
this real quick, Shady?
mhm.
Atlanta do it. All these other
Yeah.
cities do it. I don't understand
Yep.
why can't Philly just come together. See, my main focus when I started this podcast, and when I came in the door, I
Right.
promoted it from the beginning. I promoted it from the beginning. I said, "Yo,
Right.
let's unify." We not,
We never
we
can
never
unify.
did it. We never came together. Philly
That's
never
true.
came together.
Right. So let me ask you this: is this going to be us four? Y'all want to lock in and say, "Look, man, when we do this, is us four"?
Hey, listen.
We can
Whatever
lock in.
works, it
I feel
works.
I
like
know, I
wherever the
know.
universe take us.
My
Yeah,
thing is,
Yeah. We can lock in.
we all got
Mm-hmm.
our own things that we got going on. I got the
Going
first
on.
48. Bugsy got his podcast going. I gotta get on that podcast. I love it. Feast got his
Got you,
thing
bro.
going
I
on.
got
Shady got his thing going on. But if we can come together probably once and twice a week and make this thing happen, why not? Why
you. Why
not?
not?
Hey,
Yeah.
Johnny, this is no lie. This just came about. I was just like I was on
Right.
your live
Mm-hmm.
on your YouTube, and I seen
Mm-hmm.
you waiting for Shady to tap in, and
Mm-hmm.
Right.
then I just Shady was like, "Yo, send your email," and I just was like, "You know what?
That's what happened. I jumped on with
I'm
John.
about
He
to go."
started, shot on me out, and then I'm like, then Shady was like, "Yo, Buzz, I'll send you the link." And the universe works that way.
Right, it's amazing how it just happened. So
Yeah.
here we
yeah,
go.
because it's all about that. So I'm
It's
gonna
all
pass the mic. I'm gonna pass the mic to you, CEO Not Feast. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, man.
Well, my name's CEO Nafis. I'm from Southwest Philadelphia,
okay.
and I had it just like Bugsy and John had it. Man, I grew up in poverty. Me and my two brothers. I'm in the middle. I got a brother that's 2 years older than me, and I got another brother that's about 3 years younger
Mm-hmm.
than me. And single mom. We had it. We didn't have it super rough, but times was rough. At times was rough. My mom, she did what she had to do to pay the bills and
Mm-hmm.
get us jolting sometimes. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe like down the line when I was like 13 years old, my mom was killed. She was killed in a drive-by shooting. I ain't gonna get too deep into it because it's a touchy subject every time I touch on it. But she got killed. And what happens is in them situations, it's a domino effect.
Mm.
It affected my oldest brother. He went to jail. He's in jail for life for various things.
Mm-hmm.
And a
Still
lot of my
fighting.
friends
Shot.
went to jail.
Free Celine.
Mm-hmm.
Free Wolf.
Still Free Wolf.
Um, he
Mm-hmm.
fighting. It
Yeah.
was just it was so many things that happened after that because you gotta understand this, right? When somebody's mother passed away and get killed, it's a domino effect. A lot of things come
Yeah.
behind that
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
It's
years down
different.
the line.
That's
Or you
different. I
was
couldn't
getting
even
your
imagine that.
yeah, man, and but through it all, man, I really got myself together and told myself like
Mm-hmm.
staying in the streets and trying to do certain things is not going to bring my mother back, and it's not going to, it's not going to make life good for me. So I wound up having kids, and that made my life like it made my life feel like it's about something. Because
Dope.
at one point
Dope.
I ain't give a fuck. I was lost. You hear me?
Yeah.
Right.
So. My kids came about and my wife came about. God really blessed me with a family and a good woman,
That,
Mm.
and that's what really made me really that's what really made me really feel like life again. You feel me?
Mm.
yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't really know, man. Like when I was younger, man, I contemplated suicide before. You feel me? I never told nobody this,
Ooh.
but I had them
Wow.
issues because
Wow.
I
Wow.
felt like life wasn't really, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Wasn't really for me. But
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
um,
Right. Yeah.
I
Dang,
help a
bro.
lot of people. I do real estate. I teach about business credit, personal credit.
Mm-hmm.
But my main thing is helping people. That's what really drives me, helping others that needs the help. You feel me? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
just living, man. I'm happy. I'm
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
the money ain't the money's not the happy thing. It's just the good
Right.
friends like these people on here right now and
Mm-hmm.
family
Right.
members and just good people, good vibes, you feel me? And my family, you feel me? So,
Yeah.
And I
that's where
want
I'm at now, man. I'm just growing.
I want to jump in real quick, man. Nah, man, I appreciate you, man, for even them phone calls that, even when you saw me going downhill and you saw me going down that roller coaster, man. You know what I mean? Just the
Thank you.
the experience and the love and the conversation. See, people don't know,
Yes, sir.
like, conversation, you know what I mean? Sometimes it means more than money and shit like
Yeah.
that, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially when
Right.
somebody's going through a situation, they down. I remember, now called me one time. I was like
A lot of people
ready to
with money
throw in the
call me
towel.
about their problems.
Huh? What'd you say?
A lot of people with money call me about their problems. I always say this,
Yeah.
Johnny. I always say this real man. Money don't make me happy, but being broke don't either. Right?
Mm. Mm.
So like money don't make me happy.
Right.
Being
Right.
broke don't either. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be upset. So
Right.
it's about reaching for what you want in life. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm.
I wanna introduce myself also.
Go ahead. Go
If
ahead.
you don't mind.
Don't
Y'all
cut
know me as
Johnny
Trent.
off though, man. Johnny wasn't done talking, but
I'm
go ahead.
sorry, Johnny. You go ahead,
No,
Johnny.
no. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
No,
Go
no,
Yeah,
ahead,
my
bro.
no.
It's too
bad,
late
Johnny.
now.
No,
I
you
got to
good.
salute.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I
My
got
bad,
salute
Johnny.
Feast, man, because look, when Feast look, I don't like new people, y'all. Everybody doesn't know that about me. I don't like being around new people. I don't like getting around, getting to know
Mm-hmm.
new people, and and that's why I had to cancel out in my life. You know, what I mean, I had to cancel that out in my life because that can block a lot of blessings, whatever the case may be. So when I was added
That's a fact.
into our group messages, I didn't. I kind of went off on him, not knowing the
Yeah.
type of guy he was.
Yeah, yeah,
I went off all the way on him when
Mm-hmm.
looking for added,
yeah.
but not knowing,
Johnny had it all figured. He had
not
it all misconstrued.
not knowing, dog, not knowing this dude will be there in a time that what I mean. None of you niggas wasn't there. What I mean, that I thought was going to be there, man. You know what I'm saying? Not even
Yeah.
that. He tried to nah. I salute him for even he was trying to give me a spot, a podcast spot, look like for free, you know what I mean? Things
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
ain't things ain't coming to play because my mind wasn't there at the time. but I don't forget things like that, man. So you know what I
You
mean?
know, Johnny didn't even know. He didn't even know. He found out like later.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I gotta say that about now. I gotta give
Oh,
him
that's
props. You always got my back, man, and I salute you for that.
Absolutely,
a good comment.
man. You already know, man. That's to the death.
Got-
That's just me.
You know what I mean? And it's like, man, you can't block your blessings. You can't block your blessings off of, oh, I don't want to meet this person. Oh, I don't want to mess with this person. Day ones, your day ones hates on you. Day ones don't want you to make it for real. Some of your day ones
Yeah.
want you to stay in that same spot that you in. And I had to learn that, man. I learned a
Yeah.
lot within the last 8 months, man. But
You know
go
what I
ahead,
learned?
bro.
Johnny, man.
You know what I learned in these
I
last
want to
eight
say this
months?
real quick to Johnny.
I
Let me say
learned
this
how to
real.
be
Let me say
friends
this
on a
real quick. Real
day-to-day
quick to
basis,
Johnny.
man.
Mm,
Say it again.
I learned how to be
Say
friends
it
with
again.
people
Shady.
on a day-to-day basis, man.
mm-hmm.
I make sure we renew our friendship every day. It's a contract. You could leave anytime you want, but what you can't do is stay and do anything that's gonna oppress me. You can leave anytime you want. Every day we're gonna renew this contract. You understand what I'm saying? A friendship. Every day. We're gonna treat each other the best way we can treat each other. You understand what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
then the next day we start all over because I used to be broke up about losing friends that I had for a long time. And then I had to learn that life is a journey. And on a journey, people go in their own ways. So sometimes some of your friends gonna end up at the end with you, and they might not have went the same way you went. Sometimes they ain't gonna end up dead with you. Sometimes you might not even end up at the end. But
Right.
life is a journey, and everybody got to go their own way. So that's why I got to understand that I keep my friendships on a day-to-day basis. I renew my friendships on a day-to-day basis. If you feel as though you want to fall out and just walk away for 2 weeks, go ahead. You can't do that too much because it's draining. But if you need to do that, sometimes that preserves the longevity of the relationship when you understand just to let people go.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
Shady. I want to say this right about you.
Yeah.
I was around Shady. Listen to this, John. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
speaking on my experiences. When I was around Shady, he had it going on. Like, and not saying that he don't now. And I actually think that he has it going on more than back then.
Mm.
You feel me? Because all that money and stuff really don't mean nothing to me. It means where you at mentally, right?
But
Right.
that
He
shit
had all
was
these
there,
guys.
baby.
He had the guys around him. Everybody was he would listen. He was big bro to everybody.
Mm.
Big bro. Now mind you, I'm just coming in off the rip. I don't know him like that. He don't know me like that.
Mm.
You feel me? And
Mm.
the way I carry myself, you won't know really what I got going on. Shady will tell you. But as Shady started to go through trials and tribulations and things started to get, you know, different, everybody just fell off the mat. And I was still standing with him. So that gave him the ability for him to see who I was. Because
Mm.
what happens is when you got a lot of money and shit going on, you don't know who is who until shit go left.
All right.
Sometimes shit never go left and you won't be able to find out who is who. Never for real. You
Mm.
see what I'm saying?
Mm.
But it's so crazy that I seen people just fall off, fall away, and I learn from other people's shit. That's one of the things I always do. You feel me? It made me start looking at everybody around me like, y'all niggas really around for me. You feel me?
Real shit. Somebody
Them
asked
boys gone.
the comment. That's real shit. The comments asking, was I really in the car accident? Yeah, my car was totaled, but thank God that I made it out. I'm clean. I'm good. Only thing I lost was a $15,000 car. I can get that back. You know, I'm reading the
Yeah,
comments
they
right
ain't
now. I
that.
want the car with comments involved. Yeah, I was on my phone. I was shrimp fried bikes. I can't deny that. But yeah, I was on a live actually. The footage is on a live, whatever the case may be. But you know what I mean. I can't discard that. I just can't discard that. But by the grace of God, I'm still here, man. It's many situations I've been in,
Peace,
and
kind.
it amazes me. It amazes me, Shady. It amazes me, Feast. That I'm still here. You know what I mean? I feel like I got a purpose. I know my purpose, man. And nothing is not going to stop me. My back, my legs, my side, everything hurt right now, dog. But that's not going to stop me because I have other plans, and I can't take not one day off. I took 5 years off, man. I took five
Yeah,
years off on Percocets, dog, on lean
yeah,
and on this on and on that, struggling with addiction.
that's a fact.
You hear me?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I had my days. You know what I mean?
and it's crazy because
Let
I
me
can
ask
see
you
the
this. Let me ask you
difference.
this.
I can see the
Let me ask you this.
difference in you, Johnny,
What's
without that
up?
shit.
Check this out. Let me ask you this. Let's talk about do you want to talk about addiction?
I'm open to talk about whatever you want to talk about, Shady.
Let's talk about addiction, bro. Like, what is it? Like, because I know in our generation, bro, them hardcore drugs is scary for us. They should be scary for us. But I went to jail, and when I came home, all them hardcore drugs that my generation was scared of, they was no longer scared of. You understand what I'm saying? But I never lost that fear of them drugs, like them barbiturates and shit like that, like pills, opioids, downers, whatever. I just pretty much stuck to weed my whole life. You feel what I'm saying? So let me ask you this. What is it about those drugs that make you say I'm different than a crackhead or a person that uses heroin?
All right.
Mm.
One thing is, let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna speak on my story. One thing about Johnny Mac, Johnny Mac from 13 all the way up to 18, or no, 13 all the way up to 24. I never smoked. I never drink. I never did anything with pills, whatever the
Right.
case may be. I remember I had got a toothache and I had got prescribed Percocets, and I think I had gave them away, whatever the case may be. That's how much I didn't know about them, whatever the
Mm.
case may be. Well, I
Mm.
had, I had, I had a car accident type of situation, whatever the case may be, and I was prescribed the pills, whatever the case may be. This around the time the pills was popping, whatever the case may be. They started me off with tens, and I start selling the tens, selling. Got to the 15, start selling seven. Got to the 30s, start selling the 30s. What? Making a bunch of money off the 30s. So what happened was,
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
This is the Shady Show in the first 48. Just want to give a reminder that.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
All right, let's go.
if y'all want to be real, we can be real. If y'all want, listen, I know this happened years ago.
Let's
I'm,
talk. Let's
I'm,
go though.
I'm not. Listen. One thing about me, I know the law.
I know, but let's go.
I know the law. So
Let's go.
you know what I mean. I'm trying to get to some. If you let me get to where I want to get at, it was a new law put in place that in order to get any opioid, you have to have it in your system. You have to take it.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh
So
damn! For real?
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
What?
Yes.
yes. So
All right.
Because let me tell you why real quick.
go ahead.
Because they figure if that's not in your system, then you're selling the motherfuckers.
Right,
Right.
right,
Dang.
right. So that would kill Johnny Mac because now before I go to see the doctor, I gotta dump a 30. And
Dang.
how it was is they know the levels. They know the level. They know if you
One, two.
yeah, these doctors is advanced. You know what I mean? So what happened was,
What?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I, I took a 30. That 30 had me on the cloud. That
Oh my God! How did it feel the first time you took a 30?
Where the
That was
lights
your.
at? Where the
That
lights
was.
at? We have to bring. We only got 58 lights. The lights we got 100 we got
Yeah,
130
come
people
on,
in
y'all
here.
get them lights
Y'all
up.
bring them lights up. Bring them lights up for it. This is the Shady Show. This is the Shady Show. We have to bring them lights up. It's 1:35. My wife is going to kill me right now.
My wife gonna
Uh,
kill me too.
all
I'm
right,
already
bam,
dead.
bam. I took the 30. Right. It gave me a feeling that I never had before in my life. I was up there with Michael Jackson, and I was up there with Prince. The same time we was both
Was
dancing.
he moonwalking though? Was
He
What?
Michael
was
Jackson moonwalking?
moonwalking,
We was
and
up there with
Prince,
Michael Jackson
and
and Prince,
and I was sitting with Whitney Houston too.
and
She
sitting with Whitney.
Hey, I might
she
go. Hey,
she
I
performed,
need a couple of them. I
yo
need a couple of them right now.
What?
she performed the song to me, and I will always love you.
No,
Dog,
Johnny.
I was on another level. And I'm like,
No, you
yo.
was. You wasn't on another level.
I
Not
was like,
another level.
yo. I was like, yo. So what happened was, let me tell you what happened was. Now, this the issue coming at. Now you like now when you
Johnny crazy as shit. Johnny said I was.
y'all want it real, or y'all want me to play around with y'all, cause we
But
trying to
listen,
save
can
lives.
I say this real
Cause
fast?
we want to save lives. We want to
Let me
save.
say this, John.
We want to save.
Talk,
You ain't
We,
saying nothing wrong. You
talk,
keeping that
bro.
shit to the
we
OG.
want to
That's the
Talk.
save
only way to
lives
get the story.
because
Yo,
because
talk,
everything always start off
talk.
everything always start off so good, so perfect,
Yeah.
so amazing. Oh, we can do this forever. It's
Yeah.
gonna be forever, forever, forever. But then when you don't have them Jones, and when you don't know that you addicted to them Jones, that's when your
Oh,
life start to crash.
yeah.
But listen, and what I feel like that this was a part of the plan to get people hooked on this shit, but it got too out of control because Shady don't know, and I feel like Shady probably ain't get hooked on this shit because he was in jail because it was a way for everybody. You get in a car accident, you gotta get your tooth pulled out, whatever. You get shot, you crack your ankle, whatever. You getting them Johns. They was giving them out like water. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Percocets is just dope in the pill form. They know black people wasn't gonna shoot nothing in their arms, so they put it in the pill form. Did y'all know
Mm-hmm.
that? This shit was all a part of the plan. It was another like epidemic. You know what I'm saying? They knew black
Mm-hmm.
people wasn't gonna put no needle in their arm, so they put it in the pill form. You feel like I'm just popping the pill, ain't about shit. But the
All right.
addiction is heavy.
All right.
You have a baby when women the women strung out on them bad.
Yeah.
When women had their baby, they was giving it to them like water. They got
Yeah.
strung on out on them bad. And you spending $400 or $500 a day on this shit. And
Yeah.
yo, I can get a bag
Let
of
me ask
dope
you this.
and
Let me
Yeah.
ask
it'll last
Yeah.
fucking you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yep. Now go ahead, Shady. I don't want to take over the show. Go ahead, Shady. Go ahead, Shady. Before I finish telling y'all my
No, no, I
experience.
want you. I'm definitely still
But
listening to
listen,
you. Matter of fact, I'm listening. I don't, go ahead,
listen.
talk.
Now they got the fentanyls. They got 30 fentanyls. Fentanyl is a
Yes, sir.
strong opiate. That shit'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
They want the
Mm-hmm.
fetties.
One
So
reason
like
I
I seen
stopped.
my man on the
That's one of
perk.
the reasons I stopped. Go ahead.
I seen my man on the perk.
Mm-hmm.
He was dipping so bad. I said, I said, yo, what you take, bro? He said, I had a 30. I said, what? And you dip, I said, you had a zany or something? He said, no, I had a 30. I said, there was Fetty Wap. It had to be Fetty in him. He was
Mm-hmm.
dipping so hard, like he took fucking. So I said, this is getting dangerous.
It
And
is.
niggas is so fiended out, they don't even care as long
Yo,
as
what's
you
up
get
with
high.
this? What's up with this dude picture, man? Yo, type of time he on, man.
What happened
Exactly.
to DJ Bugsy? What happened to
uh,
Bugsy?
Bugsy checked out of this situation,
All
man. Shout
right.
out to DJ Bugsy. Shout out to I Do It for Hip Hop podcast for joining us. We
All right.
appreciate his
All right.
presence.
Well, let me
I
give
want to
you.
speak. I want to go ahead. Get back to your story. I want to hear it.
So it got to the point now I need to be in your system, and now I had to take. Now I'm taking them, whatever the feeling is amazing, whatever the case may be. To the point now I'm taking them as not as prescribed, but taking a lower dose, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
So it got to the point that I
How?
didn't I didn't know I was addicted, but I was addicted, whatever the case may be. So
Yeah.
make the long story short, it got to a point that my joints kept getting up. It kept getting up, and you making the
Your
money,
joint. When you say your joint, what you mean? Like your tolerance?
tolerance, and that's another thing. See, you think that you're just going to be on a 5 or a 10 or 20, or no, your tolerance hops up. You know what I mean? Your tolerance hops up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And And this when the problem comes at, when you don't have them, and when you're going through withdrawals and shit like that. You go through
Right.
different withdrawals, and how can you go through a withdrawal when you got kids? How can you go through a withdrawal when you got a wife? How can you go through a withdrawal when you got to go to work? How can you go through a withdrawal when how can you go through these different things? How can you go through it is you have to lock yourself in a room, and you gotta lock yourself in that room for at least 20 days. And I want to get to clarify all this. Yesterday I was not on the Percocet. I want to tell everybody, let everybody know that I haven't been on Percocets over 5 months. And if you want to know the choice of drug that I was on, I would display that for you. But
Why?
we not on that.
Why you feel as though you need to display that to the public like that?
Because I'm reading the comments. And one thing, bro, you know what made you know what made First 48? You know we know why people love Johnny Mac.
Why?
I don't have no filter. I don't hide anything. It's
Facts.
nothing that somebody can pull out the hat and use against me.
Oh. So let me ask you this, bro. Is you sure that's love? Why they love Johnny Mac, or that's why they love it? They look why they love to look at the shit that Johnny Mac do. Do
No,
they
because
love Johnny Mac?
they love
Cause
Johnny Mac because I can relate to whatever a person going through. I know I like just like when K Dot going through his situation. You know what
shout
I
out
mean?
to Kid Dot.
Yeah, shout out
Shout
to
out
K
to
Dot.
Doc.
Not only did I bring awareness of it, I went down there. How many rappers went down there? How many friends went down there? Who went down there? I went down there. I found
Right.
I found I found a rehab spot, a owner that was willing to give him an open bed, bro. So I bring awareness of things, and also I bring the solution to things. You understand what I'm saying? And I tell what really is going on. I talk about what's really going on. See, we can have a conversation right now, us three, with these cameras off on the phone,
Right.
and it can be and y'all and this is what other rappers and listen. I display things that's phone conversations because it's needed to be taught. It's needed. What's good it is of us giving game to each other and not giving it to 134 people that can change at least one or two people's lives, man.
Right.
Right.
You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? I talk
Right.
about what I go through, so nobody won't have to go through that, man. I talk about not being in the streets and not going to jail, and you can give them that segment because I haven't been locked up. I haven't been locked up as long as you've been locked up. So you can give them that. So these young guns can don't take that route.
Facts.
Feast. You can give them the ins and the outs of the real estate game because you've been through it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can save lives on that. You can get somebody
Right.
to $1 million. You can get them the shortcuts and the short ways to get. So why share it amongst each other when we get on a platform? We can get on live and share this and save and help our people. Because you know
Know what
what?
I think?
You know
No, I
what?
think
Hold, 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 real
I'm
quick,
trying to say
real
to
quick,
you.
real quick. The
Mm-hmm.
white folks do it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Why we got hate on each other?
Right.
Why we got
Right.
to Why we got to be in competition with each other?
Yes.
I mean, but we don't always got to do something because somebody else do it either. But let me say this. This is
It's
what I
not
think.
that. No,
I know, but this is what
it's
I
just too
think.
much
I
envy.
think I'm
It's too much.
miscommunicating what I'm saying. I think I'm miscommunicating what I'm saying to you. I think what I'm saying is it's okay to be honest with the people. There's no problem with that. I encourage that. And matter of fact, that's like a standard of choice when it comes to dealing with people. Just be honest with them, right? But it's like you also it's a thing. It's just like having that understanding of what people need to know and what people don't need to know. You don't have to be honest about everything in a sense of being outright and open with it. It's just like everything isn't for everybody. You get what I'm saying? Certain
All
things
right, tell me how
isn't
you
for.
feel that. Tell me how you feel
Uh,
Right.
about
I,
that.
I want to hear it too.
all right, I'm gonna give you an example. When I'm going through things in my household, right? Because I know that the difference
Some
between
no no household.
hold on
Bro,
for one.
household is that's always off guard because
Right.
we,
That's
we dealing
different.
with we
No,
dealing
no,
with
it's not.
women.
No,
We
no, it's
dealing with
not.
our
Let me speak.
kids.
Let me
We dealing.
speak.
All right, go ahead.
Let
Go
me.
ahead. Go ahead.
When I'm dealing with a situation in my household, right? I don't have a problem speaking on that situation, But the only time I'm gonna speak on that situation outside of my household is in a manner where as though I'm either trying to derive some type of benefit to try to get to a good result or get to a good end, or I'm explaining it to someone else and I'm explaining it, the good that came out of that situation. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a time and place for everything versus me just getting on the internet and saying like uh just getting on here, yeah, man, I was just arguing with my wife. What y'all think about that? What y'all
No,
think
no,
about
that's
that?
not what I do.
No, I didn't say that's what you did.
I
I'm
hope
giving
you
you
don't do something like that.
no,
No.
I'm giving you an
Oh, go ahead.
example.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. No,
I'm
I'm
giving
listening
you
to
an
you.
example.
I'm wrong. I'm listening to you.
I'm giving you an example of I'm putting things in a proper context as to hey, it's okay to share and be honest about what's going on in your life so that you could derive some benefit from it or that the people could derive some benefit from it or everybody at the same time, but have an understanding of what to share and when to share it because everything ain't for everybody.
I agree with you. I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
It's like you telling me when your wife menstrual on. I shouldn't know when her menses is on.
See, and I agree with that. I'm saying
Right,
situations that I'm talking about situations that can help the youth. I'm not. Listen, I don't even put my wife up on my page no more.
right,
Like I don't even talk about my kids no more. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like family, you know what I mean, your personal immediate family shouldn't be involved in what we doing, like at all. Like, so I agree with you saying, but I'm saying situations that we've been through in our life, like your brother, like your brother losing his life, you know what I mean? And the things that you went through, the trauma that you went through, and even, you know what I mean, your jail experience and your clothing experience and different experiences that you had, I think you should speak out more about it because it can help individuals that's stuck right there in the spot they in. And that's what I'm all about right there. That's what I'm all about. That's all, and that's my, you know what I mean. Just like if we can talk about Stiz, if you want to talk about Stiz, the Battle Academy, if you want to go right there, you know what I mean. Reason why I went right there was because of the people that was reaching out to me, the people
right,
that had have an issue about it. The people that it was more than like I said, it was more than 10 people had issues about what's going on in Philly. So
right.
why keep it on the tuck? Why
Shady, you
not?
share a lot of stuff in your music. Come
I
Go
do.
on,
ahead,
bro.
go ahead,
I
Feast. I
put it
want
in
to
its proper context.
go
In
ahead.
my music,
Yeah,
in my music, and
same thing.
my music is a testimony to what I said in regards to sharing things. I do share personal things in my music, but when I share in my music, I take you from point A to point Z to explain to you the context of me sharing it. I don't say things in my music for no particular, just like for no particular reason. There's always a means to an end. There's always a reason. It's logic behind why
Yeah,
I say the things that I
no
say.
matter how you put it, it's something that's very well needed. No matter how you put it, man, y'all
Hold on
changing
for one
lives.
second. We got to give a shout out to the sponsor. So I want you guys to know that we, as Black entrepreneurs, independent individuals in whatever field that we do, we always got to learn things on the cuffs, or we got to pay a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? I took my time and I built this website myself. If you guys could go visit and support me at www.theshadyshow.com. If you guys, all of you guys can go support me, even if you just buy a dog tag, even if you buy a set of Shady stickers, just stickers. I'm not asking for no handouts. I'm not asking for no donations. What I'm saying is, can you support this show by purchasing merchandise and everything that's bought? All funds from that merchandise goes back into this show. That's how I'm doing it. I'm gonna make this thing bigger, and I'm gonna make the experience better for us, as well as Philly First 48. Also, we all gonna make this experience for all of us better, and we gonna do this thing. So, can you
Salute,
please? Yeah. But the
salute,
addiction
Shady.
part is not over. I want to still let you
Hold,
talk about the addiction part, bro. I want to let you get back to that. So,
hold, Shady. I got a better way of doing this. I say let's do part two because we are hour and 20, we are hour and 30 in. It's 150, and let's be fair. Let's be
yeah,
fair to Feast. Feast gotta get up at 7. Uh
yeah, for sure, for sure.
you know what I mean? So I say let's do it in a time and mad early. The first thing in the morning. My shift is open. I'm open. I
Let's
don't.
go. I mean, we'll get off here. We'll confer. We'll converse with each other and
All
see
right, but
what's
I
going
mean,
on.
if y'all want to keep going, y'all can keep going. But I definitely wanna.
No, right. I feel like you right, John. I definitely got things to do in the morning. So do you, and so do Shady.
But we just created a awesome this is awesome right here, y'all.
And
This
there's
is
so
this
much
is
MTC.
more to
this is
come, man. So much more to come, and
Mm-hmm.
and
you know,
we gonna touch on all topics. One thing about me,
absolutely.
y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the real. I know Shady gonna get y'all real. I know Feast gonna get y'all real. And I want other people to get, it's up to 10 people that can get in this that can get
Yeah.
in this joint right here, man. The
Yeah.
string guard up to 10 people can get up on here and we can place it on YouTube.
They
So you know
saying
what I mean?
15 more minutes.
Yeah, they
So
said
so let me say this because I never got a chance to explain who I was and none of that. Uh,
go ahead. Close it out. Go ahead.
yeah. All right. So here we go. So listen. One thing for sure. Two things for certain.
Last man
If
standing.
you don't know, I'm letting you know. I'm Trendsetter Shady, leader of the division. I'm from Philly, North Philly to be exact. I've been through the trenches. I've been through every stage of the streets that the person can go through. I've been through them jails. I've been over the other side of the wall and back. Uh, but let's more so focus on my rap career, right? So I
Well, we
start
can't
rap.
just skim through that. We can't just
I,
skim through that. But go ahead.
I can't
All right.
because
All right, go
you
ahead.
gotta let me finish. I got. Let's start about my rap career. I started rapping when I was like 12, 13. And when I first started rapping, it was just more so like I seen like Lotto. Early my earliest aspirations to rap was like stopping them from 100X, them older guys, Gotti and them from J Street, the older guys that were rapping in the city, Major Figures, Beanie Siegel and them, Young Chris, everybody, the older guys that
You
was
can't
rapping.
leave Porter Brown in them out.
Right.
He wasn't an inspiration for me,
Puda wasn't an inspiration for you?
not for me, bro.
Puda had a hell of an influence, but I
That
not for you. I got you. Go ahead.
yeah, niggas in North Philly wasn't riding around playing Pooter Brown, bro.
I got some heavy
I,
talk for y'all
let
tomorrow,
me keep
man.
it a
Tomorrow
buck.
gonna be
Hey,
In
spicy.
West
hey,
Philly and
hey.
Southwest, hold on for 1 second. In West Philly and Southwest, that's
This
cool.
guy.
But but hold on for 1 second though.
Go ahead.
Hey,
So
John, this guy, man. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
hear him.
you cut me off, nah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I stayed patient the whole day.
Go ahead. Go
I,
ahead. Go
I mean,
ahead.
but it just wasn't an inspiration for me. I'm sorry. Neef
Yo,
was though.
what Puda, what you and Puda had a fight or something?
Me and Pooh cool, bro.
Nah,
Nah,
go ahead.
bro.
I'm
Man,
just
me and
fucking with
Pooh cool. Far as I know, man, Jab cool, man. He a legend, bro. He just was. I couldn't even give you one Pooh Brown bar, bro. I
you. Man,
couldn't. Hold
Puda
on
and
for
Chris had
hold
a
on.
song together. All
I
right, go
don't
ahead. Go
care.
ahead. Go
Hold
ahead.
on for 1 second. Johnny Mac,
Yeah.
give me one Pooh Brown bar.
I don't even know who Pooh Brown is.
All right, thank you, man. Come on, man. We wasn't
Hey,
listening
Mac,
to
how old are
Pooh.
you, Mac?
Huh?
How old are you, Mac? You 30, right?
91.
Mac, fucking 29, man. Go ahead, though.
Yeah.
What the
All right.
comments saying?
The comment saying I don't even know who Pooh Brown is. Facts,
Puda
Pooh
was
Brown
kind of
has
a
no
new school John.
Let
quote
me tell
unquote.
you who Pooh Brown is. Pooh Brown's an entrepreneur. Pooh
Puda
Brown
Brown
was.
was fired. Yeah, Philly,
Oh,
Leo.
They
Puda
told
oh,
Nine
Brown was
Feast to
fired.
go to sleep.
nah, just jumping in on me right now. Nah,
Go
taking
ahead,
over.
bro. Go ahead. I'm done. I'm done.
Pooh Brown. Let me get on Pooh Brown since we touched on Pooh Brown. Then I get back to me. Hopefully we can get there. Uh, Pooh Brown is a legend, man, from Parkside, 52nd and Parkside. There's no taint on Pooter Brown name when I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm saying Pooter Brown personally was an inspiration for me growing up. But one thing I do know is Pooter Brown hold his own. He a trendsetter. Shout out to him. Nina Ross. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I can remember seeing them back when I was young and whatnot. They was doing their thing, but that wasn't what resonated with me in North Philly as a kid. They wasn't over top of like Major Figures or J Street Cartel or they wasn't over top of like Nine Brigade. We wasn't taking them over top of state property. We wasn't doing all that. You feel what I'm saying? But he hot. You feel
Mhm.
me? I
I
ain't
know you
taking that.
remember. You gotta remember.
I don't want to get into all that. I'm just
No, I'm
saying
gonna just
about
say
Puda.
one thing. OC, what it was, OCH. What
ICH.
ICH.
Yeah.
Yeah. With O and Shorty
I,
Raw, and
I'm familiar with all that, but so that's what it is about Puda. Puda has a bunch of entrepreneurial shit going on right now. He got from what I know, a restaurant and called the Burger Bank, and he has a fitness program, fitness gym. It's called the Fitness Bank or something like that. Puda got a lot of stuff going on. So shout out to Puda Brown. But
K Walker
I'm loving the
ass.
comments. I'm loving the comments, y'all.
yeah, just get to who I am, man. Just getting to
Yeah,
who I
let's go.
am.
Come on, let's go back to your story, Shady. Go ahead.
Yeah, just getting to who I am. I grew up in North, man, predominantly. I also grew up in West Philly. I grew up all over the city for real, but predominantly North and West. 49th Street, 49th and Styles, and 15th in York. Um, Growing up, I learned how to rap early, like just going back and forth, just watching everybody. I learned how to rap early. I don't think no one person in particular was the person that taught me how to rap. I just learned how to put it together over time. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So coming around like the age of 13, I started getting locked up, going through juvenile placements. Well, that's why I really started writing that, because I'm talking about I'm locked in 10, 20 hours a day sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? I might be in a hole, or we might be on lockdown, or I might just be chilling in the cell all day. But I'm writing. I'm doing a whole bunch of writing. So being as though I was locked up all them years, 13, 14, 15, 16, came home. When I came home when I was 16, I went right back to jail when I was 17, stayed in jail till I was 24, came home
Damn.
again. When I went back to jail again when I was 26, came home when I was 28. Now I've been home for 7 years straight. And the thing about this is my first time not having no parole, no probation. I don't got no warrants. I ain't got no illegal nothing going on. It's my first time, man, since I first set foot in the streets that I could actually say I'm out of it.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
How
I
how
got
how
I
how's the feeling?
huh?
How that feeling?
It's good, man. I actually got paperwork today from PennDOT. They released my license. They let me get my license back. This is my first time, and now I tell you, I've been battling for my license for like 2 years, man. It was slowing me up, being as though I got a detailing business and whatnot. It was really slowing me up, but it feel good, man. I'm already thinking about going out the country. I'm already thinking about going to like Cambodia or China somewhere or Japan. I'm already
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. So throughout all those years in the penitentiary, that's where I got myself educated at, and that's why I also sharpened up on my raps. I had a brother that was murdered. It was a big thing in the city. Same thing like your brother.
Right.
Rest in peace to my brother, L.A. Um,
Rest
RPLA,
in peace,
man.
LA.
that affected my life as it affected a lot of people's lives, and it still affects people's lives to this day on both sides of the gun. Um, Man, unfortunately, man, we live in a time where just we just live in a time where everybody want to see everything on camera. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like as bad as that sound, the reality of the situation is this: if somebody's sitting there getting murdered on camera, that's gonna get a million views. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Terrible.
if somebody, it's gonna get a million views because people want to see that tragedy. They want to see that shock. It's all entertainment. Death is entertainment. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
know y'all sleepy. Y'all can't hang with me. I'm on the West
You
Coast,
in a
man.
whole different
I'm
time.
on, I'm on the West Coast, man. I'm on
You
the
in a
West
whole
Coast.
time.
Go ahead, we listening though.
Yeah, we listen.
It's a hell of,
We
you got a
listen.
hell of a
Yeah,
story. Go ahead.
you know what I mean? But nonetheless, man, I came home from jail and I opened up a men's clothing store. I had a hot dog cart. I had a barber shop. I had a recording studio. Right now, I
How
got
did
a
you get all that stuff coming home?
man. No, I ain't get it coming home. Just coming
Did you
home. I
hit the
had to
lotto
work
or
for.
something?
No, I had to work for all that stuff. I had to grind, man. I definitely had to grind. It was definitely all the grind. I definitely had to work for everything I got. I had ain't nobody give me nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And I had
Hey,
to work
what's
for
that
everything
picture
I had.
I saw of you when you got the like the nurse suit on or something like that?
Oh yeah, I went to school. I had went to school for medical assistant. Got my diploma in medical assistant, so that was cool.
How long did
I
that take?
took like 14 months.
Damn, that was a little minute.
It took like 14 months.
So
You
you
know what I
really
mean?
smart in the books. I could tell by how your bars
Yeah.
and shit be. You really got some intellect up
Oh,
in
I
your shit.
definitely could read. It's yeah, I definitely, you know what I mean?
What's your GPA? What was that like?
Huh?
you be what was your GPA?
Oh no, I carried a 4.0 GPA the whole time. Yeah, no, I definitely. And when they dropped me down, because they had dropped me down to a 3.7, and they dropped me down when I had excused absences, and I completed all the work in the time frame on those excused absences and turned them in, and they still dropped my grade down, and I had to go in front of the board and petition the school to pick my grade back up, the board to pick my grade back up.
Mm.
You
That's
know what
what's
I
up,
mean?
man. That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is.
You know what I mean? But nonetheless, with all these things, man, I dropped 4 projects, man. I dropped Heart of a Lion 1, then I dropped Soul of a Legend 1, then I dropped Soul of a Legend 2, and just recently, August 21st of this year, I dropped Heart of a Lion 2. Next year,
Dope.
Hard of a Lion.
Dope.
I'm planning on dropping another tape,
I ain't gonna lie, that Hard of a
Valentine's
Lion
tape.
too. Let's talk about we probably can say that for tomorrow. I had to wake Shady up, man. I had to
Yeah.
wake Shady up, man. Come on, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
no, we get on that. We get on that. We get on that tomorrow. But I want to say this. Uh,
But that shit a
all,
classic, man. I love that last joint. That's a
make
classic.
sure y'all definitely go check the website out. Visit the website
Get them like get us
www.theshadyshow.com.
114 people, man.
Yeah,
Let's get 90. We can at least leave with 90 likes,
how
man.
many likes in it?
It's at 86.
86. Come on, Yanni, get him, Yanni. Ain't Yanni a moderator? Let me make Yanni a moderator right now.
Yo, who
Yeah,
is Yanni?
yeah, Yanni is Yanni, bro. Like Yanni
Yanni
been
be
showing love
yo,
Yo, I'm
since
Yanni
telling
day
be
y'all,
one.
riding.
we listen, y'all. We got a dope show tomorrow, y'all. Y'all
Yanni be rocking.
listen, y'all. Listen, y'all tune in. All 119 people, y'all. Tomorrow is gonna be all holds bar. We jumping right into the
Shit, I'm
topic.
in here looking for the
Hey, Philly
YouTube.
We
Leo,
just we
I
just had
got a
this.
book coming out. It's called Surviving the Pandemic Financially. I got a book coming
Dope.
out. Stay tuned.
Oh, we got the 91 likes. We can get 200. Let's get 200, Shady.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Get
Let's
200.
go. Get them lights up. Get them
They
lights
grind
up.
you
Get
up
them
about
lights
Puda
up.
Brown, bro. They
What
grind
they
you up about
saying?
Yeah, they killing me.
they killing you about your shirt and your Puda Brown. So tomorrow
Yeah.
you can't wear that shirt tomorrow, man.
No, I'm gonna pull the black one out.
Let's go. Let's go, Yanni. Get them in.
yo,
Joe
yo,
gonna give us
I
pause.
know the super chat was rolling. Yo, Shady. The
Hey,
super
yo, man. Make sure. Listen. Hold on, man. Listen. Make sure y'all is going on that website. Make sure y'all supporting the super chat. Make sure y'all hitting Johnny on that cash app. He got all of Philly First 48
Yeah,
merchandise.
Johnny shit dope.
Yeah, he got all of Philly
salute.
First. He got all of Philly First 48 merchandise.
And
Show him
listen,
the
listen,
shirt, bro.
y'all. This is
Show him
a
the
Salute.
shirt.
show that's
Salute.
gonna get more and more intense, man. We got so many good things
Yeah,
coming.
we're gonna get better and better,
Make
man.
sure y'all support, because if y'all
Salute.
don't, there's no reason for us to even bring this shit. You feel me?
Man,
Shit
Yeah.
listen,
gonna get
man. The
more
Shady
raw, more
Show
realer. Shady
and
show.
you got the Shady Show and the Philly First 48. Oh my
Mm.
God. And we got Feast, Feast.
CEO.
Feast the
I'm
CEO.
gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all how to make some money off a wholesale deal. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell y'all how to start your own business. I'm gonna tell y'all everything. You hear me?
Yeah. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna talk about the death of rappers in 2020. Uh,
Oh, we
Huh?
need
we,
What'd you
we,
say?
we,
four more likes. We need four
listen.
more people
Yeah, we need four more.
to get us
We
to
need
100.
four more lights.
Four more likes to give us to 100. We can do it, y'all. Come on, let's
Hey
do it.
Shay, what you say? We're gonna talk about what rappers?
We're gonna talk about the death 2020. We're gonna talk about the death of all the rappers in 2020.
Oh
We're gonna
yeah,
we're gonna try to recap, trace everything back, and see where
definitely.
it started at. See how hard we got hit this year. Um,
Salute to
Big
Big
Leaf.
Leaf Old Faith. My bad, Shady.
Hey,
Salute
let me ask you a personal question in front of the
salute to
people,
him,
Shady.
man.
Did you talk to O since his son passing?
I
That's a good
reached out.
question. That's a good question. That's a good question.
I reached out to Oskino.
All right, that's good. That's good money, man.
Yeah. I since you saying that, I actually I wish I can show my message, the long message I sent him, man. I sent him a long, heartfelt message, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a legend, man. And that's a hard loss, man.
Shout out to Oskino. Shout out to Freeway.
I feel like the
Shout out
whole
to Free.
city
Man,
need.
Lord grant both of their children, Jenna, free them from the punishments
I
of the
think we
grave.
had 100.
Family.
We had 100, y'all. We had
Yeah,
100.
100.
97.
We had 100, man. Tomorrow, man. You want to close it out? This the Shady Show. Tomorrow we gonna stream it from my show, and
Yep.
we gonna carry it from like that.
Yep.
Hey, listen, man. I appreciate y'all for having me on, man. I had a
Yeah.
ball. I'm in the doghouse tonight. You know, I'm gonna sleep in the doghouse. All
I
good. Johnny, where you at, Johnny? You in the
I'm
Man,
doghouse?
I'm on a I'm on a listen. I didn't crash the caddy out.
I'm in the doghouse. I'm
I'm
in
on
the
a
doghouse
couch.
too, bro.
I cashed
What
the
they talking about? Rest
caddy.
in peace, Lil O.
his son, his son, his son.
RP Lil,
Oh,
RP
oh,
Lil. That's my brother. RP Lil, man.
They say Lil O, but
They
RP
must have
Lil,
right. They
man.
must have wrote probably child right. Oh, I don't know who
Yeah.
Lil O is.
oh no,
Oh, Lil
Lil O.
Oskino
Yeah,
son.
yeah,
RP
Oskino
Lil,
son.
RIP LA, man.
RPLA.
RIP everybody, man.
RP everybody, man.
Hey man,
Shout
listen.
out
I
to
want.
Big Leaf, Old Faith that been hit my cash up hit my cash up every Friday. Last Friday he donate every week. I salute you,
That's
man.
love, man. That's
Anything
love.
matters, man. I don't care if y'all sending $5. That it matters, man. Because yo, Shady, where your cash app at, Shady? They been sending it to you.
No, I don't need the cash app. Tell them to go to their website, www.theshadyshow.com.
Okay.
Cop up. Make sure y'all cop up. Y'all gonna get y'all merchandise
Peace.
when
Any
y'all.
course?
As soon as y'all pay y'all money, it come.
Yeah.
Well, I want to show y'all how to. I want to show y'all how to make a deal with no money. I want to show y'all how to. I want to all the beginners. I want to show y'all how to get in the wholesale game with no money and make money. So stay tuned. I'll be bringing that in.
All right.
Getting in the game, wholesaling the deal with no money and making money.
All right. Man, feast, man.
Appreciate
Listen,
you for
bro.
having me, man.
All right, bro. I'm gonna close it out.
All right, man.
All
Love,
right.
baby.
Love you, bro. Hey, you guys, man. I appreciate you guys coming on here. We kept a good crowd, man. This is real dope. Uh, it's it's gonna get better later. It's gonna get greater later, man. We're gonna do what we need to do. You know what I mean? Y'all stay tuned.